All right, here we go. This summer tournament has been a tale of haves and have-nots, and we have two of the halves here between the undefeated Heatstrokes and Tropical Torchics, two of the three undefeated teams after two games, but only one can remain standing to advance to the championship. And we will find out who that is now. Both teams are obviously undefeated. The Heatstrokes have been the most dominant team by far with 13 points per game. The Tropical Torchics with a strong 11 and a half. Tonight we get NFL draft first round picks and current F1 drivers, um, as well as 2015 Mets playoff run and AP art history. Um, Tropical Torchics won a close overtime game last week, whereas the Heatstrokes beat the absolutely hapless Summer Shandies 14-4. Fun fact about the Summer Shandies, if you aren't tuned in, Surya missed last week, so he asked if we could swap his niche from last week to this week, and I said yes. But that meant that both of their niches this week are his niches, and he informed his team that he'd be missing this week as well. So they're about to play a game where both of their niches for a player that isn't there. So best of luck to them later today.
So is this elimination?
Well, elimination in the sense that the winner will be in the championship game, but every team still plays next week, so the loser will be in the third place game.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, guys, I'm telling you right now, if we're in the third place game, I'm not fucking showing up.
Yes, you are. We all-
Hell fucking no. I don't play for third place games in this fucking tournament.
You're
Matt,
right.
I don't think this will matter, but the niche I submitted, I think, was last decade Formula One drivers.
Oh, well, by default, it will be one of those.
Okay, well, that's
Uh,
fair.
Okay. Mid-city nicknames is our first category. It's geography. Anyone would like to double?
You guys
Not
still
against
have
this
city
team.
nicknames.
Okay, sounds like no. Heatstrokes, you're up first. Here's your question. What city in the central time zone with a population of 200,000, the second largest city in its state, has the nickname the Pittsburgh of the South due to its status as a steel production hub?
Anybody have an idea?
I had one, but I don't think it's like, you want me to say it?
Yeah, yeah, throw it
Go.
out there.
Kansas City.
It's not a bad guess.
I feel like that's in the Midwest, though. Kinda.
It's like in a weird spot. It's like, yeah.
I think that's, yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah, this is tough. I'm fine with that. If we,
What's the second
although
biggest city
I
in
feel like that's
Arkansas?
big. That's big for 200,000.
Yeah, I think
No,
it's probably
but
too big for that.
Uh,
But you never know with city limits and stuff like that.
It's fine. Just send it.
Yeah, let it rip.
Kansas City, final. Oh,
incorrect.
I
I
thought
don't know.
Memphis, Tennessee.
I was gonna say Memphis or Nashville just because Vanderbilt, I don't know, like with the train lines, like if they were shipping out steel, but
I think Nashville is probably bigger than Memphis is
oh,
on.
true.
Oh, yeah, that's a
True.
great guess. I'd go for that. Yeah.
I'm fine with that.
You want to do that?
Well,
Memphis,
yeah.
Tennessee final.
This
Yeah.
is Birmingham, Alabama.
all right, cool.
Yeah,
Okay.
didn't
fucking
know Birmingham was
goddamn
like
it.
that. All right. Torchics. What Eastern time zone city with a population of 265,000, the fourth largest in its state, is known as the glass capital of the world for its historic glass production?
Is this Syracuse?
Yeah, it might be. Yeah,
Because I'm thinking Corning is in Syracuse.
it's
I know
Corning.
that's.
If it's Corning,
I don't. Okay, sorry. I don't know if Corning is in Syracuse. I know Corning is in upstate New York, and I want to say it's like close to Syracuse.
I thought it was a different city that people from here went to. I don't know.
You think it's? I don't. No. I think that city's got a much bigger population than we think.
Okay, Syracuse.
Yeah,
Uh,
I don't know. That would be my yeah. Go with that.
Syracuse, New York final.
Well, there are two other cities. What about Rochester? Is that the other one that they're talking about?
I think that's the one they were kind of referring to.
Fourth largest in the
I
state
don't think it's
after.
Buffalo.
No, Buffalo is larger than Albany, I think. But it would be after Rochester would be after Buffalo, Albany, and New York City.
In New York City, then send it.
Send it.
All right, we'll go Rochester, New York, final.
Rochester is the flower city, you fools. This is close to Stephen's alma mater, Toledo.
Oh,
Oh,
trash. That city is mostly known for being the capital of sex trafficking in North America.
That's why the Toledo Rockets
really?
play in the Glass Bowl.
Yeah,
I have to
Um,
go to work near there next or 2 weeks.
it's a terrible place.
I
It's a
try to
terrible
think
place.
about Ohio as little as possible.
That's fair. You're a fan of the Cavs.
Yeah, that is true.
Again, still, especially now, after whatever that they just put me through, I unfollowed them on r/Cleveland Cavs. Never fucking following that subreddit again.
Also, Rochester is bigger than Albany. Just a minor note, because I have to.
Syracuse has to be around the fourth largest
No,
city.
Syracuse is
right?
like fifth or sixth because it's smaller.
Okay, I mean, I wasn't that far off.
All right, NFL draft first round picks, which is this year's NFL draft. As
Shit.
clarified to me. Here's the question. Yeah, round two niche. What 2025 first rounder initially played for Michigan State before transferring to the school he was drafted out of?
Hmm. Interesting. I kind of forgot that this was my niche then, and then you texted me yesterday, Matt, and I was like, oh shit. Um, yeah, I have no clue with this one, so I'm just gonna spew it out at random.
Yo, is it the guy who got drafted from like Marshall or something?
He
Do you
didn't go
remember?
in the first.
Okay, never mind.
I don't know, James Pierce.
I don't fucking know this. I can throw out a name. I was gonna throw out the guy from I don't know Kentucky cornerback. This was mostly because I needed to look up
Oh,
people that Maxwell Hairston. Final answer.
Neil, is someone being repeatedly shot outside of your apartment?
No, my fucking AC is on. It's the Ethan effect.
Derek
This,
Harmon.
Derek Harmon, the
Oh,
defensive tackle from Oregon. Yeah,
No idea who the fuck that is.
he went to Pittsburgh, right?
yeah.
Hmm.
All right, 2015 Mets.
Oh fuck me. Here we go.
Here is the question. Fun fact: the Mets have not won the
Okay.
World Series since before the internet existed. That's your question. That's all I'm willing to write. Okay.
Okay.
What Royals player utterly embarrassed the Mets when he hit an inside the park home run in Game 1 of the World Series?
I have it. Give me a sec. Last name. I don't know if it's Garcia or Escobar. Or conundrum, fellas. Garcia sounds more right, but I don't think it's that. It's the easier guess. We'll go Alcides Escobar. I don't think it's Garcia. Alcides Escobar final.
Ah, fuck you.
Correct.
Garcia. I was.
That was easy.
Just throwing Garcia.
Deal. Yeah, this was meant to be the easier than East rounds, but I guess I overestimated everyone's Michigan State defensive tackle knowledge.
Yeah.
Okay. Average Marlins trades is your own. About the Marlins making shitty
Good
trades.
segue.
Wait, was this the question about Marcelo Zuna that you?
Neil, the next game is gonna happen, but yes,
They're not watching, bro.
that's fair. But yeah, I had to change that question, so it's not that. So it could be about any player traded from the Marlins ever that isn't.
Yes. I'm not doubling this against Pat.
Should we double this or no?
I don't know.
I'm
What
happy
do you
to if you're
guys-
confident.
They've made some pretty shitty trades, and
It could be, yeah. This could be harder than we think. I don't
so
know.
that there's a decent amount. I don't know. Do you know a bunch of their trades that they've made, Max? Or
I don't know. I don't know, honestly.
all right.
I
so we
mean,
can
what
say
else would we double? We've already got a
Okay.
geography, which means probably no history. I think we roll with it.
All right.
All right, you're doubling. Here's your question for 2 points to tie the game. The Marlins traded what starting pitcher to an AL Central team in 2012, after which he led the AL in ERA in 2013 and amassed over 13 FWAR for that team over his tenure with them, while the Fish received 3 prospects who amounted to absolutely nothing in return.
I think this is Annabelle Sanchez because he got traded to the Tigers, I believe.
Okay. I'm fine with that if you want to roll with it. Yeah, no, I think the person I was thinking of wasn't ever on the Marlins. So,
Okay.
yeah,
All right. Starting pitcher.
yeah, just we can send that, I think.
Annabelle Sanchez, final.
Correct.
Good double.
Good double. Good double.
He was a part of that like dummy Tigers rotation, right? Porcello,
Porcello, Scherzer, Verlander, yeah.
Verlander.
Don't
And
forget about Doug
Fister.
Fister. Yeah.
Yeah, Doug Fister backing it up at the 5 slot. That's crazy.
I think Doug
Um,
Fister was better than Purcell on the Tigers, but then Purcell had that one lucky year in the Red Sox.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, for 1 point. The Marlins traded what then prospect starting pitcher to an NL Central team for 5th starter Dan Straley, after which this player would blossom into an ace-level pitcher who has since made 3 All-Star games.
Okay, I think I have this. Yeah, we'll go Luis Castillo, final.
That is correct. Fun fact I did not know, or at least didn't remember, that he was initially traded to the Padres, and then the trade got scrapped because someone got hurt in the trade.
I actually don't remember that.
Who was like the big name in that?
I actually don't remember. Might have been like-
Padres back then. Huh. Wouldn't be like a Peavy, right? At that point, he was still on the White Sox, maybe.
No, it was it was for
Peavy's gone
Andrew
by now.
Cashner.
Oh,
Andrew
Cash.
Cashner.
Andrew Cashner,
That's who the
Red
Marlins.
Sox. Red
They
Sox
got him
legend,
You got him and Colin Ray, but then Colin Ray got hurt
right?
out in
That's
the,
legend, baby.
and the trade got rescinded. All right, New Year's Six is a college football category. Self-explanatory. Do the Torchics?
No.
They do not. And then
No.
here's a question for 1 point for the Heatstrokes. What Big 12 team made its only New Year's Six appearance in a 2021 Fiesta Bowl victory over Oregon?
Beat Oregon.
I think this is Iowa State. Yeah, I think this is a Matt Campbell at Iowa State.
I don't hate that.
I have no input here, so
Yeah, I think it's
I think
Brees
that's
Hall
right.
and Purdy.
Yeah.
Iowa State final.
Correct. I have no memory of this game at all.
I think they won, didn't they?
Yeah, it says victory over Oregon.
Oh, okay, victory. Oh, I just saw just their only thing.
But yeah, I don't remember that at all. Okay.
That was Anthony Brown, right?
Yeah. What ACC team made its only New Year's Six appearance in a 2019 Orange Bowl loss to Florida?
I got a phone a friend who went to Florida. I don't know if that he loves Florida football. I don't know if that
You know what? I don't have anything off the bat. If I can't like pinpoint anything definitively, I'm down to make that call.
Yeah,
This
let's
is
do it.
we can give me a little bit of time to think to like throw stuff out there if he doesn't have anything, but if he has something off the bat, I'll let him. I'm down to ride with that.
And we can
But
just list off ACC schools if
yeah, just start ripping off all of them. We can give him a call. Let's use our phone a friend.
I'm calling him now.
Okay.
If he doesn't pick up, do we get 30 seconds?
Yeah.
Okay. What time do I hang up on the FaceTime? What do we?
That's up to you.
He's not going to answer. Let's do. He's just not.
Yeah, Greg, I really wish you gave me the
Abandon the
likelihood of him
faith
actually
right away.
picking up.
No, we got this. We got this.
I don't know, like fucking Wake Forest? No, I don't know. Maybe we just go Wake Forest.
Wake Forest, Carolina.
We'll go Wake Forest final.
Okay.
Virginia.
Oh, Greg.
Is this? Yeah,
I knew
it's
a bunch of teams
Virginia.
it wasn't, but I couldn't think of who it was.
I think it's Virginia because it was like the dark, like it was like navy orange versus like kind of like royal orange. That's how I just remember.
I mean,
Sure,
not to
man.
mess you up,
I
but
trust you.
Yeah,
I think Syracuse also has that Navy.
No,
Never mind.
Virginia final.
Correct.
It was Bryce Perkins, right?
Yes.
Was this the kid? No, that was Virginia Tech, right? Caleb Farley.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Tech.
Yeah.
All right.
Fuck.
Well, I guess I put last decade F1 drivers in here.
Oh,
so
well.
I knew it anyway. All right, here's the question. Sorry, it's probably unfair to the Torchics because I asked about Steven's favorite driver. In 2020, Lance Stroll confirmed his status as a generational talent. He earned his first and only pole position at what race that was held from 2005 to 2011 and 2020 to 2021?
Oh man.
Lance Stroll got a pole position in
Yeah,
a
he's got
race? What? Did
it's,
everybody else crash?
He's got a podium. I think he's the youngest podium finisher besides Max Verstappen.
That Nepo baby? Holy shit.
he's-
Sorry,
yeah.
sorry.
All time. Yeah. The Turkish Grand Prix final.
That is correct.
Wow, I've only watched F1 for about like 2 years now, and I didn't think anybody could be worse than Logan Sargent, and then I watched Lance Stroll.
Lance Stroll
race.
is legitimately not that bad. He's just not good enough to have been around for as long as he has been.
Yeah, I mean his dad just
Yeah.
is his dad. So.
Elite range driver Lance Stroll.
That was the year that the Turkish Grand Prix was so they just redid it, so they had to hire people to come in and just drive the circuit in their street cars and put down rubber.
All right.
What was
Sargent
the
and
reason
track.
for that gap in between?
Just like coming
There
out.
wasn't a functional circuit. They only brought it back because of COVID.
Yeah.
They only renew for like certain portions of time. Like they don't like usually renew for long periods, as far as I understand.
Okay, APR history. What is the name of the beast the man is slaying in this picture? The beast being, I think, at the bottom.
That he's fighting the Karg final.
What the fuck did you just say?
Bahram Gur fights the Karg.
Who? The what? You know what? Hey, big ups, Craig.
That's why it's the niche of the year. I actually don't know if it won this year, but all right, 1 point game, good one between two teams that have proved themselves to be good. Golfer resumes is the sports other category tonight.
Guys, this game is not shaping up well for us.
Torchics, you want to double?
Hell fucking no.
All right.
But at Torchics, we're gonna look for like a movie or like a TV show situation.
Yeah, we'll smoke that.
Yeah.
All right, here's the first question. Whoops. What active golfer has 5 majors, 2 U.S. Opens, and 3 PGA Championships?
Ooh.
Active golfer with 5 majors. Brooks Koepka, right?
It's Brooks. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
Yeah.
He won back-to-back PGAs and then, yeah, I think he has 5.
Yeah, I think
All
I
right.
think I concur with that.
I know that he's got 5 because I know that Roy just tied him. Um,
Yeah, and he hasn't won the other two, so it makes sense.
yeah, yeah. All right, we'll go Brooks Koepka final.
Nice.
Correct. Okay, so it is
Shit.
7-5. Here's the next one. What active golfer has 3 majors? A Masters, a U.S. Open, and an Open.
I think this is Jordan Spieth. And I only know this because I was looking at who's close to whatever the Grand Slam. I don't know if they call it a Grand Slam in golf, but that because I think he's won a British. I don't know if he's won a Masters. We'll go Jordan Spieth final.
That is correct.
Yeah.
Needed that.
That's
Yeah.
big.
Just needs the PGA. Okay.
Yeah.
No juice. This is a wine category.
Shit, I was like, what in the
Double the
day?
wine category.
Oh wait, can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, no, sorry, my internet said it was crashing out. I don't know. I'm not a big wine drinker, guys. I don't know about y'all, but
No.
No.
okay, we're not gonna double this.
All right. Heatstrokes for 1. What after-dinner dessert wine is made exclusively in the western region of the Douro River Valley on the Iberian Peninsula?
This is a good game for us, guys.
Steven, you know
Fuck!
this one?
It is
Yeah,
your-
yeah.
Bro, this shit's rigged.
That's good.
I think I've asked a question about this before.
Is it-
Ref, do something.
Steven, can I ask, is it port?
Yeah, it's port.
I think, yeah. That's what I was thinking too. But you seem
Yeah.
more sure than me.
Port wine final.
Correct. Yeah, I got this. Steve and I stole this from the Learned League sample questions.
Oh, really?
Okay,
Solid.
2-6. You can make it 8-7 with this one. What wine comprises 85% of the country's wine exports is most closely associated with New Zealand, particularly with its famous Marlborough region?
I don't know. I can give a fucking guess. I know some wines. My parents like wine. My gut reaction, if no one has anything, is Zinfandel.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, I don't know. That sounds fucking Kiwi-esque.
Kiwi-esque. You want to do that?
Sure. Zinfandel final. Tough scene.
I don't drink white wine, but this is a white wine, I think.
I think it is, yeah.
I don't know.
Sauv Blanc is the only really other big one that I can think of. But I don't know.
Sauvignon Blanc.
I don't dislike that answer, honestly.
I don't really drink like the only other thing is Shiraz, but I think that's Australian.
Just
We'll go
said.
Sauvignon Blanc. Final.
That is correct.
That's kind of lucky. I probably would have guessed Zinfandel if we had gotten that one.
Okay, 9-6, but the Torchics have a double with 7 points left. Qualls' ailments is a science category about general diseases and ailments and such.
I
Torchics, you want to double?
kind of want to call my shot and double this, but
Put your nuts on the
guys-
table.
I like it. I like it.
You want to double, Neil?
Kinda, yeah.
Sure. Let's do it.
Okay,
Alright.
let's double this.
Sending the double. Here is the question for the Heatstrokes. Severe and sudden attacks of intense pain, redness, swelling, and extreme tenderness of the joint at the base of the big toe are common indicators of a complex but common type of arthritis caused by the formation of uric acid crystals in the joint.
Red wine themed, I see.
This specific condition is known as podagra,
Gout.
but is best known by what?
Yeah,
form?
it's gout. Lock it up.
Gout. Final.
Correct. I don't know if Qualls has gout for legal purposes.
Qualls definitely seems like somebody that would like ale from gout, though.
Okay. Torchics. This condition, caused by damage to the airways or other parts of the lung, is known to cause coughing that produces large amounts of slimy mucus and progressively worsen to make basic activities like walking or dressing difficult. It is most commonly caused by smoking and is referred to by what four-letter name?
COPD,
Yeah.
chronic obstructive pulmonary disease. COPD final.
Correct.
Should have done GERD. There's absolutely no chance Qualls does not have GERD.
Qualls looks like somebody, if he has Indian food, he gets GERD.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, players I didn't know were good. This is your NBA category. And the reason I didn't know these players were good was because I had never heard of them before I looked up this category. Here is no doubles. So here's the question for the Heatstrokes. This third-year center led his 44 and 38 Eastern Conference team in win shares with 9.1, which was good for 11th overall in the league this year.
Third year center. So mid-team. What, this has got to be like a play-in team, right? Or someone around there?
I'm no use on an NBA question.
Same. Honestly, if you have a phone a friend, this could be our
Uh,
potential for this.
yeah, I'm I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
Who the fuck are you calling?
Um,
I swear to
Ocho.
God, if you call Towns.
Oh no, I wasn't.
Okay, good.
It's Ocho All-Star Ryan Manweckle.
Oh fuck, bro, that's a hypnotoad. That's just disrespectful. That's some bullshit.
What's up, brother? Oh, he's rocking the big brown. All right. I got you for a trivia question. A trivia question. Okay, so the category is players I didn't know were good. It's in the NBA. I got it on the video too. This third-year center led his 44-38 Eastern Conference team in win shares with 9.1. Good for 11th best overall in the league. Current player, third-year center, 44-38 Eastern Conference team. It's got to be like a playing team, right?
15 seconds.
No, let me click power. Magic who?
5, 4, 3.
All right, I gotta hang up.
Fucking
Thank you.
You have 15 seconds.
Third year center. Good.
Five,
Yeka Gonku or is he like a sign on the Hawks?
2, 1. Answer.
That guy said, I don't know.
Jalen Duren Pistons, I think. I'm not going by the win shares. I'm just going for middling out third year center. Or middling out team third year center.
Go ahead.
Because my only other guess would be Mobley, but he doesn't play center, and like I think he'd have more. No. The rest of the team is good at times. I think it's Jalen Duren. Final answer.
Yeah.
Correct.
Oh, we needed that one back.
Big steal there.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
No fucking way.
Oh,
we're
he
getting
just
back-to-back.
fucking texted me. Was it Jalen Duren?
Oh God.
Cap, we just gave up back-to-back homers, dog.
Okay.
Oh,
Here's
damn, you're ahead of me.
a question to tie the
Ah,
game.
shit.
This fourth-year center led his 52-30 Western Conference team in win shares with 8.2, good for 19th overall in the league.
52-30 puts. It's like a top
Oh,
Western
Yelich.
team, I think. It's like, I don't know, not good. Finish third. This wouldn't be the
The homer
Wolves
just
then.
happened, Neil.
Ah, shit. This has to be the Rockets then. If it's the Rockets, then it wouldn't be Capella. Shangun center? I don't have a better guess than that. So Alperin Shangun final.
Damn it.
Correct.
He's a center.
Yeah.
They don't list him as a forward.
Nah. He's a
Oh,
center.
I thought he was like a point forward.
Nah, they have Jabari and Eason at power forward.
Oh, okay.
Capella was on the Hawks this season.
Oh, was he?
Yeah.
Oh,
Now he's
just
back
signed
on the
he just signed with the Rockets.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Okay.
Okay. Last category with it being a tie game is Mission Not That Difficult, which is a movie category based on the Mission Impossible movies.
Love that for us, gang.
Heatstrokes, here's your question first. Although Craig has disappeared.
Craig.
Name the Mission Impossible franchise actor based on some of their other acting credits: The Big Lebowski, Twister, and Capote.
Do you guys want me to just name all the actors in The Big Lebowski?
Nah, we got bro. What are we doing out here?
My first thought was like Philip Seymour Hoffman, though. Is he in Mission Impossible?
That's not a bad guess. I don't know. This is not my bag at all.
This is I don't know, clue. That sounds good. I think
feel like he might have
be.
been in he might have played Truman Capote. I feel like.
I think that's the type of name that I would expect it to be, if that makes sense.
All right.
Start rattling off the Big Lebowski.
I mean, it could be. I mean, it's like maybe Steve Buscemi, John Goodman.
I would just go with your original gut and go Philip
right.
Seymour Hoffman.
Philip Seymour Hoffman, final.
That's correct.
Let's go,
Fucking
Max.
Big Lebowski
Let's
guy
go,
gets
Max.
a fucking Big Lebowski question.
Let's go,
I can't catch a
Max.
break. 2 weeks that we're
Let's
giving
go,
Phillies
Max.
questions to an
I haven't seen
NL
any
East
of the
guy.
other movies,
I'm
to be
getting
fair.
fucking Yonder Alonso from my fucking balls out here.
You got an
What are
easy
we
Mets
talking
question.
about?
You got an easy Mets question. I don't need to hear this from you. All right.
That was a very easy Mets
To
question.
send it to overtime. Name the Mission Impossible franchise actor based on some of their other acting credits: National Treasure, Midnight Cowboy, and Transformers. As in
Is
this
it?
2007
Is this
one.
John Voight?
Yeah, that's what I thought. He's
Yeah.
the dad. Is he? No, wait. What does he play in Transformers?
I don't know, but he's because it's not Dustin Hoffman in Midnight Cowboy. It's John Voight's the only other big actor in that movie. That would
If John, I thought, yeah, I National Treasure. My gut reaction, if it wasn't the obvious choice, then it was Sean Voight. Transformers, I'm blanking on what he played, but
he could easily be some weird cameo role.
yeah, I thought he was like
He's had such a long career.
Agreed. I'm good with John Voight. That was my initial answer. Let's go
John,
with that, Craig.
John Voight final.
Correct. See, Neil, it all evens out. The Republican got a John Voight question.
You know what? Yeah, you're right. I shouldn't have complained. Hey, Craig, great fucking game, bud. Cooper, I love the vibes. I love the vibes, Cooper.
I didn't contribute
is
much to
big.
that, but it's okay.
This feels like the title game, to be honest.
This basically
well,
is the title game.
the Leaf Reggie Justin team waiting on the other side for you has been pretty good.
That's true. That's true.
Sounds terrible.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to play them. You guys might want to just throw this.
Yeah, I might throw this OT game. I don't know.
I'd rather lose to this team than lose to that team.
I don't know if I have 10 rounds of that in me, guys. My
That's
summer
too
hours
much.
are valuable to me, and 30 minutes of that.
I don't think I'll be recovering from 4th of July weekend in time for that.
Loki, you should just continue drinking until Wednesday to get through that.
And then
if you have to
just,
play them. Yeah.
Cope, man.
All right, here we go. I'm looking forward to using this overtime for a while. I think it'll be a good one. It is the largest 25 militaries in the world right now based on
Hell yeah.
active duty personnel.
Haven't we
I
done
had
this?
this I'm pretty sure that I had this as an overtime
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
you gotta
tier.
be
No,
Yeah, I
fucking
think
kidding
I
me,
definitely
dude.
had this before.
keep it. Keep
Oh, then
it.
we're not using it.
I think I had it against Craig. I think
Yeah.
we both had
Then
it.
we're certainly not using it,
All
and I'll
right,
throw it
yeah,
away.
get it out.
Yeah, I
get it
did.
out.
We did this.
But I appreciate the self-report.
That's
Uh,
okay.
man, that one's been in the queue for like 2 years too.
There were some like sneaky ones like Syria.
Yeah.
There's some weird ones.
We lost that. I think you guys beat us on that one.
What's the top 5?
Steven, let's all be honest. If anybody knows about active duty personnel, it's Craig. Craig, you first.
You're right. I knew as soon as
Yeah.
in that game, I remember thinking it was going to be an uphill battle.
That one's not one you can beat yourself up over.
No, I was ready to go off, but I don't want. I want this to be a fair game. I care about the integrity of the game.
I remember that Philippines was not on there, and I
Did
would
you
not have
guess
made
the
that mistake again.
Philippines?
Yeah, that's the last one we guessed. I was wrong.
Okay.
Yo, Pap, it's getting bad.
Don't stop it.
I mean, they didn't score, but it's not getting better. Is all I can tell
Still,
you.
stop it.
All I'm gonna say is that the Leaf Reggie team would not have reported that. That's what. That's the difference.
All right, we're doing an all-time Olympic medal table. That's current countries, and it's both the
Holy
summer
shit!
and Winter Olympics. To specify by current countries, like, it just means that they still exist.
So if countries change their name, but they're pretty much the same thing, does it?
Yeah, what about
Yeah.
countries that maybe merged?
Are you saying like a Czechia?
If a country
no.
perhaps changed their name, their old medals still count because they still exist. But if it's like a country that literally no longer exists in any form, they're not on here.
I'm thinking of one that was our enemy for a while. It's the same one, right? That counts. Okay.
All right. So the Heatstrokes, the away teams, they're going first. So just make sure you don't talk until I say go, but otherwise you can start now.
Okay. Who wants to final these?
You
Who
want?
feels like they have a good grip on Olympics?
I don't know. Do you want to just send?
All right, I'll do it. But
Five, four.
all right, we'll say United States final.
Okay, that is obviously correct. That is number one.
Neil, you want to final these?
Sure. I'm
All right,
assuming
you're-
we're going with the one that you mentioned, Craig.
Make
which
sure you
is-
don't start. Make sure you
Russia.
don't start talking until I tell you to.
Yeah, yeah.
Apologies.
But you can start now though.
Okay, Russia is yeah,
Yeah.
right. Okay, we'll go with Russia final.
Yeah, that's correct. They're number two.
Aren't they technically like the IOC now or something?
Well, they still
Sorry,
exist
my
as a
bad.
country.
This is ridiculous. They should have the faulty too.
Okay,
Doping. That's all fake medals.
go ahead. Your time is starting.
Maybe China.
Asterisk country.
We'll go.
Yeah,
China.
China's going to be on there.
All right,
Say China final.
All right, that's correct. That's number six. Go ahead.
I got a couple in the bag for sure.
United Kingdom.
Yeah, I'm good with that. Well, yeah, Great Britain, United Kingdom. Final answer.
Yeah, that's
I don't know.
correct.
I don't know how they represent themselves.
I'm not gonna. Yeah,
Okay.
Great Britain is correct. Okay, so
In
it's 2-2.
soccer, aren't they broken up to England and Scotland? But this
Yeah.
But not in the Olympics.
Because Scotland respects nations that want to be independent. Or not Scotland, fucking the soccer.
All right, your time is starting over because Neil won't shut up.
Yeah, my bad, Ken.
France for sure.
Yep.
Yeah. France final.
Correct. They're number four. I think this is before. I made this before the most recent Olympics, but I can't imagine that's changed anything. Just as a note. Okay. there's-
What about countries that broke, but then came back
Are
together?
you thinking of Germany?
Yes.
I think Germany counts, right?
Okay, Germany
Yeah.
final.
Correct. Their Western Germany counts as the predecessor to Germany. So.
Okay.
All right. So
Okay.
it's 2-2, or excuse me, it's 3-3. And the other team can start.
Italy.
Yeah, I like Italy in
Yeah.
a similar vein.
Italy final.
Correct. They're number 7. Go ahead.
I think we can send Japan, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Japan's a pretty easy send. Japan final.
Correct. They are number 10.
When we
All right,
get
so,
lower countries, I get scared.
It's sudden death now, by the way. In the first.
Uh,
I like the theme that we've been going with. I know that there's one country that has a ton in one sport.
What is it? Just say it. We don't have time.
Norway, but I feel like that's a smaller country than some of the other ones that I was gonna say.
5, 4, 3.
Just send it, I guess.
Just send it.
Norway final.
Correct. Norway is number
All right.
Canada.
Guys,
the other team, go ahead. You have to get it to stay alive.
I
Canada?
think we Canada.
I was thinking
yeah.
Canada too. Yeah.
Yeah, let's go with that. Final.
Correct. That is number 11.
Okay.
Spain.
Go ahead.
Yeah,
I
that's
think-
the other one I was gonna say. I
I
think
was
that's
thinking
safe.
maybe Australia.
Ooh, I don't know. I like Spain, but Australia would have some swimming medals.
I
for
think
sure.
they're both on there.
Alright.
So
Yeah.
4.
which
We'll go
one?
Spain final.
Spain is correct. It is number 24.
Oh shit!
Okay. All right.
Jesus.
Let's
Yeah.
think about that other one.
All
then.
right,
I
go
think-
ahead, Torchics.
I think we can take Australia. I think Australia is pretty.
We're really good at swimming.
Yeah. And
I'm with Australia.
yeah, let's go
Okay.
Australia
Okay.
final.
Correct. That is number 9.
I have
Oh, wow.
2.
Okay.
All right, go ahead.
Steven?
Pap said he had 2.
I feel
Okay.
like Switzerland, because like
I
winter.
don't think so because they're
No?
so small.
All right,
Yeah,
then Brazil.
that's the
Brazil
one that I
out.
was thinking of. Let's
Okay.
go with Brazil.
Okay.
Brazil final.
Okay, Brazil is incorrect.
Oh, you
Oh, no.
motherfucker!
Okay, I think
If you're
I
right,
think in the
Pap, I'm
same
gonna
in
be
the
so
same vein
sorry.
as like Norway. I think
Finland?
Sweden and Finland
Finland.
are both more notable. You think Finland over Sweden?
I think Finland's like crazy good at hockey and like winter sports.
Finland's one
You
I
pick, I don't
kind of
pick.
thought about, but
5.
We'll go Finland final.
yeah, all right.
Finland is correct. That is number 15.
Oh no,
Wow.
dude! How?
Was Switzerland on there?
Switzerland is on here.
Oh my God, Pat!
It is
I'm
really
so
not about
sorry.
country size, as you'll see.
Yeah,
I
Um,
that's
thought
okay.
about
it's not the
I thought about South
Sweden,
Korea too.
Netherlands. Netherlands is amazing at speed skating.
Wait,
Yeah.
Cuba is wild.
Cuba
Cuba
Cuba's
is
really good at boxing.
Yeah,
Poland,
at boxing.
Poland's like good at like volleyball.
Did they ever win baseball, Cuba?
They might have. And Hungary is really good at water polo.
Do you know like what the like for Belgium what the total medal count was like approximately or no?
Not off the top of my head, no. I don't know.
Okay.
Where
I
was
was
I can't believe
Greece?
Belgium's on there, man.
Where was Greece
Oh
on
my
the
God.
list?
I don't think Greece really gets
Nowhere near.
wins. Yeah,
But they were like the only ones that were doing it like in the beginning. Well, 1896 they
The
started.
modern
it.
Olympic Games, I guess I should have specified.
They started the modern Olympics.
Yeah, the British started them, and the
All
French.
It's
They're the
exactly
only
right.
two countries that have appeared in every one is Australia and Greece.
Let's see.
Oh man,
Pain.
I let my team down. I'm sorry.
Oh, God.
You're good.
What's
South
the
Korea
biggest
is-
shocker on the list, you think? It's gotta be Cuba, right?
Yeah, Cuba. Would never guess Cuba.
Okay,
I let us down on the niche.
you were doubly Bulgaria and Denmark. Oh, wait, they're already on there. Never mind. So yeah, Belgium is number 25 and Brazil is number 26. 170 to
That's tough.
175. You were 5 off.
That's tough.
Oh
That's
my
tough.
God.
Pain.
That's tough.
No.
You
Okay.
can't do much about that.
Yeah. So
Oh.
you guys will play the winners of the 10. No, the game now. Actually, I'm about to play. So I'm gonna end this soon because the other person has to log in to be the host. But anyway, great game, guys. Thanks for playing.
We don't know who the
guys.
other team is yet.
GG's, guys.
No, it'll
No,
be
they
basically who
play.
wins the next game.
Good game, good game.
And
Oh no, Craig, who you're
no,
playing?
the last game.
It's already set. You're playing
Yeah.
Moose team.
I'm
Oh,
playing
okay.
Leaf and Reggie, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Craig, we might kill ourselves.